Welcome back, dear viewers. For more highlights on this issue, we are delighted to be joined over the phone by Mr. Mohamed Sabreen, Assistant Editor-in-Chief. Good afternoon or good evening, sir.
Sabreen, Mohamed Sabreen, not Sabri.
Sorry?
Mohamed Sabreen, not Mohamed Sabri.
Mohamed Sabreen. Okay, Mr. Mohamed, it's always a pleasure having you with us on Nile TV International. So, why is Trump avoiding a visit to Israel during his current tour, and how does this reflect shifting U.S.-Israel relations amid the Gaza war?
You know, I think we have to notice that that the Gulf is big and very important region for the agenda of Trump, and so he didn't want to shadow his visit by visiting Israel, because the Israeli side is not moving quickly enough to meet Trump's demands.
Mr. Mohamed, how are Gulf states leveraging their influence over Trump regarding Gaza, Iran and Syria, particularly Saudi Arabia's demand for Palestinian statehood in exchange for normalization with Israel?
I think the most important thing we have to say that the relationship between United States and Saudi Arabia is actually, by this visit, is going a very new stage, and I think there is a very historical agreement or partnership. And in this one, or in this new strategic partnership, focusing mainly regarding the economic side and the investment for the future industries, especially when we are speaking regarding intelligence, artificial intelligence and renewable energy, and the new science of the future. So this is the most important element, and I think Trump in his statement made a very clear thing. He said that by the agreement he managed to conclude it with Saudi Arabia, he is going to create 2 million new jobs in America. So in this regard, we have to notice very clearly that America and the interest of America for this administration comes first.
So what are the major investment deals announced during Trump's Gulf tour, particularly the $600 billion Saudi pledge and its implications for the U.S. economy?
Yeah, I think the agreements goes in two directions. A big sales arm deal, and he asked Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to increase the number of investment from 600 billion US dollar to 1 trillion. And a lot of things, we noticed that Elon Musk was there. A lot of American big companies CEO are there. So there is a huge, agreement in different things. And what we notice is very important when he spoke about the Abraham Accords. He spoke, in a very hazy way. He just expressed that he's wishing or he's hoping that the Saudi Arabia could one day join this Abraham agreements and so on. So for the first time, we don't have this enthusiastic or the preconditions that, to upgrade the relationship between America and Saudi Arabia, you have to go through a cozy relation with Israel. So I think for us, for the Arab capital, they have to notice that, you could conclude a deal with the American administration, without overing, the veto of Israel and the lobby of Israel.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohamed Sabreen, Editor-in-Chief at Al Ahram newspaper. And dear viewers, we'll have a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that the military would enter Gaza with full force in the coming days. The Israeli occupation military said it struck a Gaza hospital in a raid that killed a journalist being treated after an Israeli attack last month. Meanwhile, medical charity Médecins du Monde warned the months-long Israeli blockade was worsening acute malnutrition in the Gaza Strip, accusing Israel of using hunger as a weapon of war. Details follow.